Okay, welcome to episode 15 of our latest podcast, Sport Talk at Townsend, where we haven't really, this is sort of a cup special today, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got our normal 4 guests here now. So,
Hello.
you want to say hello?
No.
All right, so we've got our 4 guests here, and we've got a bit of a cup special because there wasn't really league games at the weekend, but there was lots of cup games, both Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then there was different cup games on Monday and Tuesday, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to kick off straight away, and we're going to start with St Albans.
Come on, you say.
So St Albans were the only team that we follow, weren't they, that were in like league action, weren't they? And they had a game on Saturday, which I believe you 3 attended,
Yeah.
boys. Is that right?
Absolute
George bang his drum.
Yeah.
Did you bring the drum, George? Did you?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
loud.
Was he?
Very
Yeah,
loud.
because we all stood next to it. It was just like ringing in my ear.
He had to put your eardrum.
So does that mean that afterwards it was still, you can hear the sound afterwards when you got home?
Yeah, I lost my voice.
Did you?
I kind of lost my voice and I got sick after.
Did you?
I slept for 4 hours.
Really? All that adrenaline that you had.
Yeah, I went on my sofa and went.
So, Jules, you can talk us through this. So, who were they playing against at the weekend?
Cray Valley Paper Mills.
So, Cray Valley Paper Mills, and that was in the league, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And what was the result?
We ever so slightly edged them out 5-0.
5-0.
Yeah.
So, a very comprehensive win for St Albans. Which, talk us through the game then, boys. How did it go?
Absolutely amazing.
Absolute cinema.
Was it?
Yeah.
Absolute masterclass by Leo Seri.
St Albans finally didn't play bad.
I got a photo with him. Not after the match, but on the Heena's Cup.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a photo of him on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really good. So, talk us through it, boys. So, how did the score go? Did they score early? Did they score halfway through the first
I
half?
think it was like 18th minute.
18, 19 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just went on at half time, 3-0. Very good game. And
Yeah.
we scored.
Did
Like,
any players in particular stand out for you?
Leo Sari.
Leo Sari.
Sam Smart.
What position does Leo Sari play in?
I think like winger.
Yeah.
Striker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did he score?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scored 2. Leo Surrey scored 2. Jasper Maver scored 2, and Jack James got the other.
Okay. So, very comprehensive win.
Yeah.
And it was an exciting game which led into Tuesday, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go back, have a look at the league. We had a chat just before we started recording, and St Albans are in a bit of a good position now, aren't they? They're within striking distance of those playoffs. So look at the league table now. They're in 12th position. Obviously, the playoffs in the Isthmian League are a little bit different. I think I'm pretty sure it's the top 7, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So they're only 4 points off the top 7. So they're 7 point. Sorry, let me say that again. They're 4 points behind Burgess Hill, who are in 7th place. So, and they've still got. I think they're just literally halfway. 42, just over halfway of their games. They played 23 league games at the moment. So, what do you think, boys, about the second half of the season?
I think we've got to push really hard. I think if we play like we played against Cray Valley, we're going to get promoted.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, we played really well on Saturday.
Yeah, I think automatic promotion is a bit too far off, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not going to get automatically promoted. If we're going to go out now, it's going to be for the playoffs.
Wait, what's happening?
We need to sign a couple key players who will do very good, and if we do start winning like lots, we will shoot up the table.
Yeah, I think so. It's very tight, isn't it? The table, the way that.
What's the league after the Isthmian League?
So after if they get promoted this year, they're going to the National League South,
We're back to the National South.
And then
Which is
if
what they
you
got
get
relegated from last year,
promoted
wasn't it?
to the National South, you go to the National League, and then it's the main.
And then it's
And then
League
if you
2,
get
League 1,
League 2,
yeah.
League Championship run, yeah.
Championship and League.
Have you heard any of the things that they've sort of acquired the land for the new ground?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Potentially, there might be a new ground coming for St
Yeah,
Albans.
Yeah, I've heard
I heard
about
about it.
Why was that? Why does it get that reaction, George?
I don't want to leave.
Don't leave Clarence Park.
None of the fans want to leave.
Oh, really?
I think Levy cares more about his money than the club.
Really? You
Yeah.
think so?
He literally lives in a giga mansion and doesn't put any of his money towards the club. He just put the prices up so he could afford another house.
It'd be a good Sunday League, what's it called?
Yeah.
Like stadium, yeah.
Yeah, because the ground is very old and it's very worn. Like,
Yeah.
as I said, I've officiated there a couple of times, and the changing rooms are very what's the word? Yeah, dilapidated. They need a bit of care.
Kind of like refresh them, like remake them.
That's what they need to do. Yeah, they're very small as well. They're not the biggest, and obviously the stands are a bit old as well, aren't they? But sometimes that adds to the character of the ground, doesn't it?
They can't really do anything. My dad said to me when I saw the cup game, they can't really do anything because like the bricks are like old, so they can't really do anything to the ground. Or the only things they can do is like put some more sheets in.
Okay, yeah. So there's a rumour. So boys, it'd be good if you have a look for next week and just have a look at the rumours about the new ground, and it'd be good to get your thoughts on that even further.
I'm not going to the game this week.
No, you can read it on the internet though.
I might.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go into this. And then they played again on Tuesday night, didn't they?
I went to that game.
So, do you want to talk us through it then, Roman? What was?
Well, I didn't see the first 2 goals, so it was 1-1, but because I arrived late.
Yeah.
But when I got in, they scored. I don't know who they played. But
They played
Berkhamsted.
Berkhamsted.
yeah, Berkhamsted scored. There should have been about 3 penalties. So before Leo Seri and Zane came on, Alex Ward got subbed off for someone, and we came back. There should have been about 3 penalties. The 4th penalty finally got given. Zane puts it in the bottom right of the corner. It goes to penalties, no extra time. Penalties. The goalkeeper should have been booked. He's talking to the referee. He's not on his line. He won't get on his line. They had 2 goals disallowed because it went off the crossbar. Didn't go around the line, and they were all just complaining to the referee. Ref, that went over the line, and it clearly didn't. And then I don't know what his name, but he put it in the corner to win.
Okay, so they won. Was it 7-6 on penalties?
It was 8-7.
8-7.
Are you sure? I thought it was 6-5.
No, it was
Yeah.
8-7.
Well, anyway, they won by 1, didn't they? So,
Yeah.
and that was the Hearts Senior Cup quarter final, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
now
we're
in
into
the
the semi-finals.
semi.
So into the semi-final now, and who have they got to play against?
Either Bishop Stortford or Hadley.
Yeah, so Bishop Stortford or Hadley, which is, as we were saying before we started recording, boys, that I was supposed to be on as a linesman for that game, but that got called off on Tuesday night. So that'll be a good game, I think. And I'm not sure who's at home in the semi-final, but that'll be coming up in a not too distant future.
I got a picture of Leo Seri, who George and Riley absolutely love.
We love Leo Zeri.
And I got a picture of him, and I showed them because we have a group chat, and they were like so lucky.
Yeah, it's quite nice at that level. The players are a little bit more accessible, aren't they? So do they come round and like tap hands afterwards and things like that after the game? Do they do that sometimes?
Yeah, I got a picture.
Yeah, sometimes they do. Yeah, at that level, they're a little bit more approachable, which is a good thing to see. So looking upwards for St Albans, and then moving on to next weekend. Who have they got next weekend?
Whitehawk.
Yeah.
Whitehawk. Is that home or away?
That's at home. We've done Whitehawk away. Everyone ran on the pitch.
Did they?
Yeah, so there was like a gate behind the goal. When we equalised in the 94th minute, everyone like ran forward, and then I think they accidentally fell on the pitch. So as they fell on, Jasper Maeve was running past. They just ran after him.
Did they?
Yeah.
So that's an important game every game's important now, isn't it?
Yeah.
From now to the end of the season. So hopefully they can pick up a few more victories, and you never know, do you? And you might get your wish of a playoff run.
That's
What do you
right.
think?
Yeah.
If we get into the playoff final, I'm going.
Yeah, we all have to go.
We
Yeah.
have to.
It'll be
I'll pay for the ticket.
It'll definitely. It'll definitely be there. And but I think that one person we're not going to see at a St Albans game is probably Luke. Okay,
You've been to St Albans
because
games before.
as we know, Luke is an avid Boreham Wood fan, and he they had an FA Cup third round game at the weekend, didn't they, Luke?
On Saturday, you know when George said they won 5-0, it was the other way round. It was 5-0 Burton.
So it's 5-0 to Burton. So did you go?
Yeah.
Talk us through it. Was it close, or at any stage was it close, apart from the kick-off at the start?
It was all Boreham Wood. It was all Boreham Wood. And then in like the last 15 minutes, that's when Burton showed their League One style.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a little bit of the first half, and they were definitely in it. And then did they let in a goal from a cross that came in at the back
Yeah.
post? And it was just
scrappy as well.
yeah, right against the run of play, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's the end of Boreham Wood's dream, really. Well, end of their cup run, but But what it would have done, it would have given them a few. It would have given them got them a few. Let me say that again. A bit of money for their cup run, which will help them obviously going into the second half of the season.
And they're trying to build another stand for the away end to stand undercover.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So they've got a bigger ground. So if we do go up to League Two, which we're third now, then that's ready for that.
Yeah, and I think you look at the league table; it's so tight. I'm just having a look at it now. So York City are top with 55 points, Carlisle second 55 points, Bournemouth third, but they've got a game in hand on York and 2 games in hand on Carlisle, 53 points. Forest Green, 53 points. Rochdale, 52 points. Scunthorpe, 49 points. It looks like, and then there's a bit of a gap to Southend on 41, isn't there? So it looks like it might the winners of the league will come from that top 6.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, that top 5. But as I said, like they're just just over halfway through as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
So there's all to play for. Who have they got the weekend?
Brackley, I think.
Brackley. So Brackley.
That's away.
Okay, away to Brackley. So let's just confirm that, shall we?
I definitely know.
Oh, Braintree, not Brackley. Yeah. Braintree. I think Braintree are struggling this year, aren't they?
Yeah, they're in relegation.
Yeah, they're 5th from bottom. They are, so just outside. But again, another big game for Bournemouth as they look to sort of bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a good experience, you think, for them.
Yeah, I think they weren't. Because we played 2 teams that are in League 2 and in relegation. I think when they went down to relegation, I think they thought they're in relegation, let's go push, and then they weren't expecting Burton to show their League 1 style.
Yeah, I think sometimes there's just levels in football, isn't there? And just class just tells sometimes. But talking about levels, should we have a little focus on the FA Cup third round? Obviously, we spoke very briefly about Bournemouth. It wasn't a great day for Spurs. They lost 2-1 to Aston Villa, where it's not really a shock, but
Luke went out of the FA Cup twice in the same day.
It's disappointing. Yeah, he did, because he's a Spurs fan as well. Liverpool, George.
If you support Barnsley, I'm sorry.
So, how did Liverpool get on at the weekend?
Szoboszlai and Frimpong, what 2 absolute screamers. So we beat Barnsley 4-1. Barnsley are in the same league as Burton. They're in League 1 as well. And we're playing Brighton in the next round. But I kind of wish Man United had won, because then it would have been us against Mr. Timpson's Man United in the 4th round.
It would have been. But obviously Manchester United again have let themselves down.
Crumbled under the pressure.
Yeah. And I think they were saying about Man United, they were saying that this season is going to be the season where they play the least amount of games ever, because there was no European football and they went out of both cups first time, so it meant that they only played 40 games this season.
Who?
Manchester United.
Really?
So for a top level club to only play 40 games is really, really unheard of. But obviously there's been some changes. I know Mr. Timpson wants to come on and speak about Manchester United again, so we're hopefully getting back on.
Mr. Timpson's Man United.
Yeah, we're getting back on, because obviously they've had a change of manager, haven't they?
Yeah, I can't believe Amarin got sacked.
Amarin's gone, and then Michael Carrick's coming as in caretaker in the season, isn't he?
I think it's time to admit that fan is never going to cut his hair.
He's not cutting his hair.
He's never going to cut his hair.
Until like 2030, he's not cutting his hair.
Exactly, yeah. So just to fill listeners in, so back in... when was it? I can't remember when it was.
Started in 2023.
Yeah. Oh! So he said that he wasn't going to cut his hair until Manchester United win 5 in a row, did he?
No, in the future we're going to be saying, welcome to day 960 trillion of not cutting my hair, so Man United win 5 times in a row.
We've won 4 games.
Does he do an update every day?
Yeah, he does it every day.
No, can you imagine? They've won 4 games in a row. They're leading 1-0 at the last minute, and then they concede at the last kick of the game. Well, I think he'd just cut his hair anyway.
It'd be very unlucky, wouldn't it?
He went bald, and then his hair's like this.
It's massive, isn't it?
It's like a whole other planet.
He completely shaved his head, and now he's got really big hair.
Absolutely. But, we said about levels in the FA Cup. there was statistically the biggest ever shock in the FA Cup on
Yeah,
the
Crystal
weekend.
Palace got knocked out by
Macclesfield.
Yeah.
Town.
So
They were,
why
like,
was
in the
it?
National
So
League.
boys, do you know why it was? Do you know why it was so significant?
Why?
It was the
Was it like
first
100,
time a
like-
non-league club had knocked out the holders since 1909.
Yeah, it's the first time the holders of the cup have been knocked out by non-league, and it was also the biggest gap between. I
Like
think it was
9.
117 places. Yeah, it was between the two teams in terms of league positions. It's incredible. Did anyone see the game?
Oh, I watched like
I
the last
watched it.
20 minutes.
Yeah, we watched some. Yeah, me
They
and Ryan watched some of
were
it.
they were actually where sometimes
They
where.
were better than Palace.
Yeah, I think where sometimes where you get these lower league clubs and they play against the higher clubs, and sometimes the goalkeeper has to have like the game of his life. But actually, he didn't have to do too much.
No.
Like Crystal Palace were really, really poor, and
were.
obviously Macclesfield were really, really good.
Got the job done.
I keep on forgetting that Brennan Johnson went to Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why is Brennan Johnson in Crystal Palace? Oh, we got transferred.
Yeah, he did.
We got Conor Gallagher though.
We have,
Semenyo joined Man City as well.
and he's started off
Yeah, he
on
started off
fire,
really
isn't
well.
he? And that brings us nicely on to our last part, where we're going to talk very briefly about the Carabao Cup semi-finals. So, obviously, on Tuesday night we saw Newcastle play at home against Manchester City, and Semenyo, after scoring on Saturday in Exeter's in their 10-1 win, 10-1 win over
Can you
Exeter.
imagine driving for 8 hours to lose 10-1?
I know, it's not ideal, but when you look at the team that Manchester City put out, you can understand why they went.
They put their full first team out.
Yeah, put their full strength team out, and but Semenyo looks like he's fitting in really well there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
At Man City, he's got a goal. I think he's got 2 goals and
He's got
an
2
assist.
goals, and an assist. But he did say that when his goal got disallowed for offside, where I think it shouldn't have been offside,
Yeah,
because Haaland was being pinned, being sandwiched between one of the Newcastle players
yeah,
and Pope.
yeah. I agree. I thought it was very harsh of it being ruled out. But anyway, but Semenyo is flying at the moment, and so Man City take a 2-0 win back to the Etihad for the second leg, which is in 3 weeks, and
Wait,
then
is
there's 2 legs, yeah.
Wait,
In the
how
Carabao
much
Cup, it's 2
Arsenal
legs.
win?
So Arsenal then played last night at Chelsea, didn't they?
Please, Chelsea,
Yes,
please, on
Come
back.
on, Chelsea,
Chelsea,
please.
we need to knock Arsenal
Please,
out.
Chelsea. Please, Chelsea.
So
Chelsea.
So Riley, talk us through the game then. What happened last night?
So Arsenal won 3-2. First goal, I can't really remember it, but
Was it from like
Ben White, wasn't it? Was it Ben White who
yeah,
scored?
Ben White,
Yeah.
7th minute,
Yeah.
and then there was a lot of yellow cards.
Was
Like,
there?
a
Yellow
lot.
card,
6.
yellow card, yellow card.
There were 6 yellow cards.
Or was there?
No, that was
3
only
for each.
that was only in 1.5.
In one half?
Yeah, that was the second half. And then half time 1-0,
Yep.
and then second half they came out. Gyökeres scored
Yep.
from a Ben White assist, but it slipped under Sanchez's hand, so it didn't count as an assist.
Right.
And then Garnacho scored, an absolute screamer.
Mm.
And then Zubmendi scored an absolute belter. And then Garnacho scored.
Okay.
And then at full time, there was a little confrontation.
Mm.
Most players got involved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe emotions were running quite high at that time, weren't they?
yeah.
But it set up quite nicely, even though there's only a 1 goal in it. I don't know. Arsenal are looking really good at the moment, aren't they?
We're gonna win.
No, no.
Pains me to say
We're
it.
gonna win the quadruple.
You've done a bottle for it like a bottle.
Yeah.
Like you always do.
You'll probably
Gonna-
lose to Wigan.
We won.
Did you know that if they had actually beaten Wigan and actually pulled off a miracle and done everyone else, there's a chance it could have been Arsenal against Hemel.
I know.
Yeah, Hemel took Wigan all the way to penalties. Now Wigan are playing against Arsenal.
Yeah. That's the beauty of the cup, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, well, boys, I think that bell has come at a right time for us to finish today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So, thank you, boys, for coming to record again.
That's alright.
And hope you enjoyed listening, and we'll see you next time on the next edition of Sport Talk at Townsend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.